Hey, what's up, everybody? Average Sniper here. Welcome to the video. Sit back, relax, smack that like button. We got patch notes for update 35.1. I myself have not read them or skimmed them yet, so everything in this is going to be brand new to me. I'm going to read it, react to it, add my commentary where necessary, and get you guys updated on the latest PUBG happenings. All right, so if you prefer to read the patch notes yourself, there will be a link in the video description to take you directly to the PUBG website where the patch notes are. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and if I didn't say it already, smack that like button. Here we go. This is update 35.1 for PUBG on PC and console. All right, so the highlights are the zipline gun, stun gun, and emergency cover flare now world spawn on all maps. Several items, including the thermal 4x scope, spike trap, and blue chip transmitter, have been removed. The recall system has been added to Karakin and Paramo. There are colorful egg baskets that can be found across 8x8 maps. I assume that's for Easter. Various custom match quality of life improvements, and the new aim punch settings from the second Gunplay Labs are now live. I made a video about that yesterday, specifically about the new aim punch settings. So if you didn't see that video, make sure you go check that out on my channel and then come back to this one. For PC, April 9th. For console, April 17th. All right. Here we go. Under Gunplay, we have the new aim punch system previously introduced in the Gunplay Labs will be implemented in Update 35.1. New aim punch mechanics have been applied to all firearms with varying levels depending on the weapon category. Sniper rifles, the highest level of aim punch is applied. Shotguns, a high level of aim punch is applied. SMGs, a high level of aim punch is applied, though slightly lower than that of shotguns. The VSS has the same level of aim punch as SMGs. Assault rifles, LMGs, and DMRs feature a low level of aim punch with 7.62 ammo demonstrating stronger aim punch than 5.56. Other weapons, such as the handguns and crossbow, have a very low level of aim punch that is now applied, or will be applied when this update goes live. Aim punch decreases with distance. The aim punch of SMGs and shotguns decreases significantly with distance. At 50 meters, SMGs have similar aim punch to assault rifles. Sniper rifles also experience a distance-based reduction in aim punch, but they still have a strong aim punch at mid-range. Assault rifles and DMRs have a marginally higher base aim punch than in the current game version, but beyond 100 meters, the aim punch decreases to levels comparable to the current game. We have a comment from the devs about this. The new aim punch system introduced through the Gunplay Labs in January and March is now being rolled out to live servers. After the first Gunplay Labs, we reviewed community feedback from various regions and made several adjustments in Gunplay Labs Aim Punch 2 to reduce discomfort during gameplay. We'll continue to listen closely to your thoughts following its implementation to further refine it if needed. For more details on the new Aim Punch systems and the intentions behind it, please check out the recently published Gunplay Dev Letter. As I said before we read that, I have a video on my channel that I uploaded yesterday, or if you're watching this video at a later date, the day before this video, all about the new aim punch settings. Let's move on to gameplay. For spawn changes, the following updates do not apply to sandbox mode. The zipline gun, stun gun, and emergency cover flare will now world spawn on all maps. The stun gun and emergency cover flare have also been added to ranked. Leave a comment if you've ever used the stun gun fighting an enemy and hit them with all 3 stuns. That would be humiliating. Or if that happened to you, leave a comment. The self AED will now world spawn on all maps, but only in solo mode. Interesting. Removed from duo and squad modes. Okay. Removed from special spawn locations, it will no longer be available as a reward for Rondo's in-game challenge. So the self AED has been added for solo mode only, and it has been removed from duo and squad modes, so your teammates have to revive you. Very interesting. The blue chip transmitter, decoy grenade, spike trap, thermal 4x scope, and battle ready kit have been removed from every spawn spot. The spawn rates of the zipline gun and zipline gun cable have been slightly increased. Fixed spawn spots for the inflatable boat have been added to Erangel, but the total spawn quantity remains unchanged. So no more thermal 4x scope, battle ready kit, decoy grenade, spike trap, blue chip transmitter removed from every spawn spot, or just removed from the game in general. Wow. Maybe they can finally take the blue chip transmitters out of solo mode, since you can never call a teammate back in solo mode. Okay. Zipline gun. The maximum range has been increased by approximately 50%. Stun gun. Muzzle velocity has been slightly increased. The effective range has been reduced, making it more difficult to hit targets at longer distances. Imagine if you could stun people at sniper distances. That would be ridiculous. All right, emergency cover flare. The weight has increased from 23 to 27. Here we have a dev comment. As mentioned in our 2025 roadmap, one of our major goals this year is to unify the core gameplay experience across normal match, ranked, and esports. To achieve this, we plan to minimize content differences between maps and normal match and deliver a more cohesive overall Battle Royale experience. In this update, which marks our first step in that direction, some items that previously appeared only on specific maps have been removed, while others have been adjusted to spawn across all maps. Additionally, some of these items have also been introduced to ranked to help narrow the gap between normal match and ranked. Our aim is to create a smoother transition between the two modes and a more consistent gameplay experience overall. We believe this change will ease the burden on players who previously had to memorize different item spawn rules per map. Learning the content and planning strategies should now feel more straightforward, allowing players to focus more on executing their intended playstyle. This also opens the door for more versatile, map agnostic strategies and tactics that can be applied in a wider variety of situations. We're also expecting positive changes on the esports side. Casters and observers will no longer need to account for map-specific items, and viewers will be able to understand what's happening in the game more easily without having to keep track of which items appear on which maps. Lastly, we've made improvements to several underutilized items to encourage more diverse use of in-game content. We'll see you on the battlegrounds. All right, under audio, in update 35.1, we're making several audio adjustments that many players have been requesting for some time. The sound of firearms you're using, as well as vehicles and planes you're currently in, has been slightly reduced. This change only applies to the player performing the action. Other players will continue to hear them at their original volume. We've also improved the mortar explosion sound to better reflect distance. Another comment from the developers. This update includes audio improvements that many players have consistently requested. We've made overall adjustments to the sound of firearms you're using, as well as vehicles and planes you're currently in. These changes were made to reduce auditory fatigue that can occur during long play sessions with high volume settings. To avoid affecting sound-based gameplay in combat situations, the adjustment has been applied only to the sounds heard by the player performing the actions. Additionally, mortar sounds have been updated to more clearly reflect distance based on the point of impact, allowing for more intuitive audio-based play. We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback regarding these changes in update 35.1, so keep sharing your thoughts with us. Under Miscellaneous, the kill effect of progressive weapon skins, which was previously visible only to teammates, will now be visible to all players. Well, that's pretty cool. Recall system. The recall system is now available across all maps, including Karakin and Paramo. That's pretty big. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section. That might change the gameplay up for duos and squads quite a lot. They should also have a callback system for people that are already dead. There should be a ghost system where when you die, your ghost has 22 seconds to fly its spirit to the nearest respawn station and call itself back in. On these maps, recall flights are available every 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but will not appear from Phase 5 onwards. This also applies to a custom match. All right, let's move on to world updates. The festive 8th anniversary ferry bridges and decorations have been removed. Thank you again for all your heartwarming birthday wishes. We have placed bunny baskets in Erangel, Miramar, Tago, Destin, Vikendi, and Rondo. It's a basket of goodies delivered by a special Battlegrounds bunny. Using it grants you healing items. Applies to normal, match, and ranked. All right, so they're switching the birthday theme to Easter theme. On Erangel, the following updates apply to every mode. Churches on Erangel have received a special makeover. Hall of Fame. Erangel's Hall of Fame has been updated to commemorate the winning team of PGC 2024, the Expendables. The Hall of Fame includes photos, trophy, crest, uniform, honor board, and poster. There's the picture of it right there. And my cats are having an epic battle in the background. Erangel's Hall of Fame has been redesigned. Past winning teams will be displayed on the honor board only. The photos, trophy, and uniform of the latest winning team will be displayed below the honor board. On Destin, the following weather conditions are returning to Destin. Dynamic storm, sunrise, and clearing storm. Very cool. I like the different weather modes on all the maps, actually. Morning is my favorite. Afternoon is my least favorite. Can you tell the difference? Kill messages will no longer display kills or knockdowns made by teammates in Team Deathmatch mode. And under Arcade, Hot Drop mode has been removed and may return as a limited time event mode in the future. Ranked for Season 35. Ranked weapon skins for the Lynx AMR have been added as tier rewards for Season 35. The stun gun and emergency cover flare have been added. The leaderboard will reset after the live server maintenance. Check out your final tier from the previous season through your career page. That was for ranked. We will skip over some of the ranked rewards, but you guys can pause and read this on the screen if you want to. And always remember, there's a link to this in the video description if you want to go over the more detailed aspects of the patch notes. All right, under Workshop, we have a new feature called Contender. Introducing Contender, a new character upgrade system that lets you express your unique style on the battlegrounds. Contenders are available in the Workshop, and full details on the first Contender can be found in the April Store update announcement. Hannah, she doesn't forgive. She never forgets. I'm getting more into the skins and customization. That actually looks pretty cool. Each Contender includes both appearance and outfit as a set. Additional features unlock through upgrades. Contender materials can be obtained at a certain probability from Contender Prime parcels, which are available through Archivist's chests. I've never bought an Archivist chest before. Let me know that in the comments if you guys do that. They're pretty expensive. Required materials for collecting and upgrading Contenders. Record files can be crafted in the Workshop. Special crafting using artisan tokens. Each record file is tied to a specific Contender. Record files can be repurposed or disassembled. When repurposed, they yield a random item of the same tier, just like imprints. Credits. A Contender page has been added to the Workshop where you can view all available Contenders and manage them, including collecting, upgrading, and previewing. A Contender tab has been added to the Customized Character page where you can view your collected Contenders. Under Special Crafting, we have new Contender-related items have been added to Artisan Crafting. Further details can be found in the April Store update announcement. Under Custom Match, Update 35.1 brings a variety of long-awaited improvements to our beloved Custom Match. Blue Zone Activation, AI. Oh, AI, okay. You can now use text chat in custom match lobbies. 2 chat channels are available, custom, match, and team. You can access custom match channel by entering the new commands /cm or /custom. A system menu button has been added. Lobbies will now remain even after a match ends. You can change the map in match settings even after the lobby has been created. A match start standby time setting has been added under match settings. Blue Zone Activation option has been added under match settings. 2 new AI-related settings have been added under match settings, rules, and gameplay. The maximum player count has been increased to 100 in all modes except TDM and 1v1 arena. After a match ends, the match results will now be displayed to all players. The spike trap, decoy grenade, and blue chip transmitter have been removed from the spawn tab. Match setting presets saved before 2020 can no longer be loaded. We have a devs comment. Changes are also coming to your favorite mode, Custom Match. As mentioned in the 2025 roadmap announcement, we're planning a series of improvements this year to make Custom Match more accessible and enjoyable for a wider range of players. With Update 35.1, we're introducing several quality of life improvements to make Custom Match management more intuitive and convenient. This is just the beginning. Further improvements will be rolled out gradually in future updates. In the meantime, explore the new settings introduced this month to create match experiences that go beyond what you've seen in normal match. So everything I just read is for custom matches, not normal matches. All right, under training mode, the Hall of Fame decorations have been removed. And we have a new Survivor Pass. A brand new Survivor Pass is prepared for Update 35.1. Read more details on the April Store update announcement. Mastery Medal. 8 new Combat Survival Commemoration and Battle Royale medals can be obtained through gameplay have been added. There's some UX and UI updates. The brightness of kill messages displayed for kills or knockdowns made by teammates has been reduced. With the store and workshop revamp, related UI and text elements have been updated and improved. There are a couple of performance optimizations. They optimize the Sandhawk map to improve average FPS and reduce stuttering. I don't know if that will totally fix it, but that's a good thing because that's been a major issue since they added destructible environments. They improved hitching issues that occurred when players were near building destruction or destroyed buildings in Sandhawk. Of course, we have some bug fixes. If you guys want to read through all the bug fixes, feel free to click the link in the video description, or you can just pause it. It looks like it goes right about from here to here, and then it's the end. Yeah, you can just pause it right there if you want to read all the bug fixes. All right, guys, so that is Update 35.1. Looks like some good things coming to PUBG. I didn't give much of my own personal commentary because I didn't feel that there was too many controversial things about this update. Other than the fact that they didn't mention anything about fixing the cheating issue, I still see cheaters absolutely every single time I play the game, which in my opinion is a little bit too much. And I know you guys do too, based on reading my comment sections on almost every video and update video that I make. Most people are talking about the horrible experiences they've been having dealing with cheaters. So hopefully they will continue the fight against cheaters and maybe make a breakthrough sometime soon, give us some honest results, and let us know what's going on. I think the biggest parts of this update is going to be the aim punch. The aim punch system might completely change gameplay. It might change strategy. It might change tactics. Don't underestimate this update. You might think it's just a simple, movement update for when you're getting hit by bullets, but it's so much more than that because it has the ability to completely change the way people play the game based on how gunfights pan out with the new system. So I'm going to keep my eyes on that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'll see you on the battlegrounds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. See you guys later. Bye.